Philly the fourth. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Lowry and Strus are the guards. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the three, the small forward. Adebayo, no good. On the wing, Tatum. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat.
Heat ball.
Now here's Lowry. On the wing, Strus. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What a boost to have Kyle Lowry running the show. Selfless, smart, and always looking to create.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
The kick to Tatum. The shot, no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Adebayo with it. Picked up by Tatum. Lowry. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. And Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And it's Butler off the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, this guy is a champion, and Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
Lowry against Smart. Now here's Tatum. He's guarded closely. And he gets that one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Strus finds Lowry. Off target from three-point range. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. There's Tatum with the three. Gets the three to fall. Tatum's got 5 points.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter. Huge asset for his team.
Lowry, the pass to Strus. Back to Lowry. Inside. Strus with the bucket. Strus has got his second basket of the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Tatum. Miami grabs the miss.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he's surprised himself with the miss.
Lowry, no good.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert. And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. There's Tatum with the three. The shot off that time. And Miami will go the other way with it. Butler passes to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Smart against Lowry. Left side, Brown. Here's Smart. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Jalen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Lowry, the pass to Martin. Horford with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. There's Tatum with the three. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. Lowry against Smart. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Now Strus. There's the triple. Sinks it from distance. Strus has got 7.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Horford with it. Martin picks him up. Here's Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
They get a look at the gritty, competitive fire of Jalen Brown. Takes on the defense and draws the contact.
Jalen Brown.
And he can't hit the second. Williams passes to Brown. There's the 3. It doesn't go for him. Here's Butler. That shot, no good. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Heat out in front.
Your Celtics, you team. All right,
and we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Setting the floor for Miami. Strus and Butler out on the perimeter. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Smart against Lowry. Tatum with a steal.
Heat foul. Kyle Lowry. First personal foul.
And the free throw, no good.
When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on the basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
Back to Strus. Pass to Martin. Adebayo with it. Some solid defense from Williams. The defensive player of the year in 2022. Doris, Marcus Smart. His defense sets the tone for this team.
It does, B.A. There's no doubt about it. They feed off both his energy and his attitude. There are so many little things that Marcus Smart does that can get into the head of opposing ball handlers. He pressures the basketball. He'll get strip steals. He can also pinch down in the post and give some assistance to a big man. The effect on winning is real.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Butler can't get it to go.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And it's Smart missing. Miami trailing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Adebayo passes to Lowry. Will it go? Back to Adebayo. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Brown can't hit. For Miami, they've got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Butler into the lane. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Al Horford. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Celtics.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They are just feasting on fast break chances.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Another shot. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
The shot's good.
2 minutes.
And now a 9-point Celtic lead. Big men nowadays, Doris. Some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a three-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all three.
Pass to Tatum. Over Butler. And it's Tatum missing. Miami shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Strus the pass to Butler. Comes up empty down low.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Adebayo, a screen on Tatum. Here's Butler. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
A nice shot by Brown.
Well, you've got to get out on Jalen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
Strus the pass to Butler. Strus against Brown. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And it's Tatum missing. And the Heat shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Butler. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game. And here's Smart. 7 points in the game. Outside Tatum. Over Butler.
I'll tell you, Butler simply can lock you down.
And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Brown and Tatum with the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. So it's Boston now. They've led by as much as 10. Outside, Brown. Ooh, the turnaround jumper. Count it. Brown's got 8.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Ooh, rejected by Horford. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Butler passes to Strus. Tatum brings a double team. Back to Butler. Now Lowry. 6 to shoot. It's Martin on the wing. Knocks down the triple. Martin's gotten his second bucket.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Smart against Lowry. Outside Tatum. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Heat.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a Heat check.
Pass to Tatum. Tries to break his ice. Out to Horford. Let's go with a 3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. The Heat have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Martin, the pass to Adebayo. Here's Strus. It's Martin on the wing. It's Martin on the wing. And the Heat, another 3.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Pass to Brown. Pulls up. Here's Smart. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Miami has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Here's Smart. He has 7. Right side Tatum. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And here they come. For 3, Lowry. It's stolen by Smart. Here we go. And here's Brown for 3. Here's Williams. Back to Horford. The kick to Tatum. Here's the 3. And it's Smart missing. Miami's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. For 3, Lowry. Boston with a rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Tatum finds Smart. The drive by Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
There is size and there is reach with Jason Tatum, and that makes him a difficult guard. He just dares the defense to foul him right there.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Tipped. Lowry with it. Now Horford defending.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
And here's Brown for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Jalen Brown has proven himself a legit three-point threat. Now you've got to step out even farther. That's a big-time deep ball.
Lowry finds Butler. The rebound, Celtics. Horford's got rebound number 7 tonight. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Brown. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Strus. Lowry outside. Martin outside. Pass to Adebayo. Drops in the layup for 2. Adebayo's got 6.
Give Adebayo all the credit. The D was there, but he was just determined to score.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close game. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the floor for Miami, starting the 4th quarter. Lowry and Strus are the guards. Jimmy Butler out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward Jalen Brown who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Martin, left side. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
I mean, they play some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Here's Adebayo from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Martin's got 12 points in just the second half.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Smart passes to Tatum. Kept alive by Boston. Now Brown, covered by Strus. Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Up again. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Heat with the lead. Outside Strus. Pass to Lowry. Adebayo with it. Strus with it. Adebayo, no good. Outside, Brown. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Smart finds Brown. Drives to the hoop. And Brown with the stuff.
When Jalen Brown is feeling it, I think you've got to feed him because you want his confidence to grow as that skilled scorer you hope he will be.
Smart against Lowry. Pass to Butler. Now here's Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Lowry from the arc. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 5 assists in the game. Smart outside. And here is Williams. Outside Tatum. Takes a 3. Drains the triple.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Smart against Lowry. Launches a 3.
2 minutes remaining.
Adebayo in the post.
2 minutes.
Butler against Tatum. Butler passes to Lowry. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Heat lead by 3. To the right side. Tatum against Butler. To tie it up. And it's Tatum missing.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Horford for 3. Unable to get that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Pass to Strus. Down low. To the paint. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
To the inside. Out to Horford. To the paint. Smart outside. Pass to Horford. And he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. 52 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Lowry, the pass to Strus. Butler on the wing. The 3 is up. The rebound, Celtics.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Strus the pass to Lowry. And he drives in. Here's Adebayo. Money.
Big-time bucket to put him in front. Now they've got to put everything into their D and come up with a big stop.
So it's Boston now. Now Tatum. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First team foul.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. It's off. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one with the late victory. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. 4 out.
Oh, say does that star.
Now, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Anunoby, and at the three, the small forward. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes outside. Puts up a three. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Barnes.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Van Vliet, and there it is for him. Van Vliet's got 5 points so far.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Lowry has the open look. Oh, good with the triple. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. It's stolen by Strus. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the four major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Martin's checked in for the Heat. Darrell comes in for Oladipo. Stolen by Van Vliet. Floats it up there for Siakam. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Here's Martin. Outside for Lowry. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. For Toronto, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. Barnes passes to Trent. Back to Barnes. Moves back up. There's Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. Trent with the wide open look. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
There's Hero with the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Caleb Martin.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Now here's Van Vliet. He has 5. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The pass to Adebayo. Can they get it? Outside for Lowry. Butler passes to Lowry. And here's Adebayo. Second chance shot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. And the great Dwayne Wade in attendance here in Miami.
Yeah, a 3-time champion with the Heat. Helped bring them their first banner. In this town, that man is royalty.
Adebayo finds Butler. Outside for Lowry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Raptors leading by 9. Van Vliet outside. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Second personal foul.
For Miami, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Anunoby against Hero. And Anunoby sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now here's Butler. Tries again. And Adebayo with the lay-in.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Siakam a screen on Lowry. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
No question, he got bumps on that shot.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
And guys, I love the movement. They're doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Now here's Lowry. Butler from outside. And they get it back. From outside the arc, Krill's the three-pointer. Butler's got 5 points so far.
Well, Butler feels like he can take and make just about any shot that he wants. What great confidence on display.
Now that one from Van Vliet.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Right side, Martin. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The kick outside to Butler. And again, Miami with the triple.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
Here's Van Vliet. Trent outside. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Trent's got his second bucket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so it's Toronto heading to the bench with us.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Hey, guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
And not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
It's been all Van Vliet tonight. One of the best undrafted players in league history.
Robinson on the wing. Back to Lowry. 3-pointer. Martin. They grab their own miss. Adebayo on the follow.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Van Vliet outside. Here's Barnes. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Barnes has got the lead up to 9 now for the Raptors.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside, Robinson. Lowry fires away from outside. Off target from 3-point range. Trent finds Van Vliet. Raptors moving the ball around. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now, here's Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And on the offensive end, Siakam is so efficient. He makes a constant effort to find the open man.
Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Passes to Martin. Robinson against Trent. Robinson dishes to Lowry. Now, here's Trent. Tight defense on him. The Raptors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And the first one at the line is good. Max Strus is checked in for Duncan Robinson. He hits both from the stripe. The Heat trail by 13. Pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Siakam. To the middle, and here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Well, their passes to Martin. Miami no good on that time either.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Butler with the steal.
2 minutes.
Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Lowry. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you make the next pass. Nice job by Lowry there.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Now here is Lowry. Pass to Strus. Anunoby against Butler. Another shot. Rebound by the Raptors. Anunoby's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Bam Adebayo.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. That one misses for Van Vliet.
Fred Van Vliet.
1:19 left in the first half. Barnes screen on Lowry. Lobbed up there for Barnes. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Assisted by.
And the pick and roll delivers. Van Vliet making the right decision, giving up the rock.
Lowry kicks to Strus. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 15. And the rebound goes to Martin.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Anunoby has the open look. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat trail by 12. Well, their pass to Strus. This is to Martin. Now, here's Adebayo. Here's Strus. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Van Vliet wide open. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Fred Van Vliet has been sensational.
He's definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Now, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's
The previous play is under review.
in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And here's Lowry. Now the pass to Strus. Outside for Lowry. Feeds it to Martin. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Barnes laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Barnes has got his team on the board first here in the second half for Toronto. Outside Butler. Out to the right wing. Lowry with the ball. And now by Barnes. Here's Martin. Misses the layup. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Toronto. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Now that's 17 points for Fred Van Vliet. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Butler finds Adebayo. And that one drops for him. Brent, it's been well documented. Three-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. A three-pointer off the mark. Raptors leading by 16. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for OG Anunoby.
Thaddeus Young.
Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Trent passes to Siakam. Back to Trent. Toronto working the ball around now. For 3, Van Vliet. And the Raptors miss again. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's Lowry penetrating. That shot off the mark. Good D by Siakam. Barnes with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Young, no good. The Heat trail by 16. Pass to Lowry. Adebayo with the ball. Pass to Strus. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. It's stolen by Strus. All sorts of time. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Butler with the steal. Strus passes to Adebayo. Shoots over Van Vliet. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
For as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court. And that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
Martin with a screen on Trent. Strus passes to Martin. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. The Heat trail by 16. Outside Lowry. To the inside. And stolen by Siakam. Knocked loose. Van Vliet against Lowry. Here's Young. Takes it inside. And Young slams it home.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
Second team foul.
Raptors leading by 19 points. Here's Van Vliet. 17 points in the game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The crossover. And it's Lowry scoring on a gorgeous play.
And the dribble move by Lowry just setting up that play, toying with the defense, and getting it done.
17 seconds left in the third. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Young with no one around. And he's good on the 3 ball. Young's got 5 points so far. Now here is Lowry. To the paint. Here's Martin. Good defensive work there by Young. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. And this one may already have been decided. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Backcourt pair will be Lowry and Strus. Jimmy Butler is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Lowry passes to Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 10 points for Bam Adebayo.
Well, Bam Adebayo so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Down low, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's the break. Strus with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Butler dishes to Martin. Over Young. Rejected by Young. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Martin with the bucket.
Well, Kyle has been around for so long, just so experienced and ready and willing to work the ball around to his teammates.
Trent passes to Siakam. Near the 3-point line, it's Van Vliet. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Up again, and Butler with the second chance points.
Right now, Jimmy is playing with no let-up, attacking and relentless.
And here's Trent outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler finds Martin. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long. And also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
It's stolen by Strus. Here he goes. The putback. Adebayo controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And the team is going to rely on Bam for those kind of big-time plays.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Near the 3-point line, it's Van Vliet. And too long on the shot. Here's Miami now. They've scored 10 straight. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Fires from the corner. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Inside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. It's stolen by Adebayo. Down low. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Young from outside buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 10 points in just the second half.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by the Heat.
Lowry against Van Vliet. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. And Butler, here we go. Martin, it's blocked. And Toronto turns it over again. Here's Miami now. They're on a 12-3 run. Butler kicks to Lowry. Buries it from three-point range.
And Kyle Lowry, when he has nights like this, he can hang with anyone from downtown.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Trent outside. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. To the middle. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And potentially the switch is flipped here for Jimmy Butler to take over and dominate in this one.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Barnes screen on Lowry. Van Vliet passes to Trent. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Barnes. The offensive rebound.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Outside for Lowry. Back to Martin. Now, here's Strus. Defended by Trent. Martin wide open. He fires. Offline with his three. Now Barnes. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in...
afraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the one.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Smart. Van Vliet misses. Brown against Barnes. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. It's stolen by Smart. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. And here's Brown for three. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Now here's Barnes. The three-pointer off the mark. Deflects the pass. Here's Brown. Uses the glass on the layup.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution.
Van Vliet outside. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Outside Tatum. From deep. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Van Vliet. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Celtics have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Anunoby with it. Now Horford defending. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. The shake. Siakam with it. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Raptors.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
I think what you love about Pascal Siakam, he never stops working on his game, and he's self-motivated.
And here's Brown for three. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Raptors have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Tatum. Stolen by Anunoby. Trent against Brown. The open shot, Van Vliet. And he gets it to go from the high post.
That mid-range jumper is something Van Vliet's developed. It is money.
Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. The three ball. They get it back.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Now here's Van Vliet. Down low. And stolen by Williams. Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Barnes drives in. Siakam finds Anunoby. Trent with it. Van Vliet outside. Over Smart. Boston with a rebound.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's Tatum. Siakam pulls down the board. Left side, Anunoby. Back to Barnes. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Raptors out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Stolen by Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
OG's a tricky cover, has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Up top, Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. To the inside. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And here's Brown for 3, and the three-pointer goes. Brown's got 7 points.
And we have seen Brown take more and more threes recently, becoming very confident in this shot.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. In transition. Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And so here is Toronto. The Celtics making their last shot.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Now here's Anunoby. It's stolen by Smart. Tatum inside. He's covered by Siakam. And it's Tatum missing.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Trent from long range. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Smart. Into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's Trent. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Good work by Gary Trent Jr. to get in tight and draw the foul. He's at his best when he's assertive. The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Pass to Brown. Fires from deep. And the Celtics another 3.
Yet tonight has been all about Jalen Brown, a legit star in this league.
And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claim the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
Now here's Barnes. Van Vliet outside. And stolen by Williams.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
You know what we call this play? A dumb play all the way around, especially at this particular time.
Here's Smart. Outside, Brown. 4-3. The kick to Tatum. With the crossover. And Anunoby pulls it down. Toronto trailing. It's stolen by Smart. Here's Tatum on the mark with the 15-footer.
And with his incredible height and high release, and Tatum, he usually gets his jumper off pretty cleanly.
To the paint. And stolen by Williams. Tatum against Anunoby. Tatum can't hit.
Oh, a sensational play. Adjusting in midair to elude the defender, just couldn't finish.
Boston on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. And Brown with the stuff.
I love seeing players connect like this. Brown excels at knowing when to go for alley-oops.
Van Vliet misses. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
The Celtics have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Smart passes to Brown. They get the rebound. Williams. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
It's been all about Jalen Brown for the Celtics. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. You could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Jalen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. And it's Siakam in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Trent. No good on the triple. Tatum inside, working on Siakam. A nice shot by Tatum.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Trent. Van Vliet outside. The rebound, Celtics. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Smart for 3. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Barnes goes in. Siakam right side. Tatum with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And here's Brown for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And now a 12-point Boston lead.
Out in the open, Brown's the guy you want finishing a break.
Trent for 3. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Smart. And no good. Some solid defense from Van Vliet. It's stolen by Smart. Williams with it. Siakam covering. The drive by Brown. There's Tatum with the 3. Kept alive by Boston. Kicks it out to Smart. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from downtown. Smart's got 5 points.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Shot to stop the run. They recover it. Goes back up. Yes, it's good.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
To the middle. It's stolen by Barnes. And they're pushing it up. And he lobs it up to the rim. Can't complete the lob. Boston has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Williams. Tipped.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
For Boston, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And here's Brown for 3. And they get it back. From downtown, he's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Horford pulls it in. Boston on offense. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And it's Tatum missing. Brown against Trent. Out to the right wing. Siakam for 3. And the Raptors miss again. Boston's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. And here's Brown for 3. No luck on that one. The Raptors shooting only 27% for today's game. Siakam with it. Guarded now by Williams. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And they're on the break. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Left side, Anunoby. And again, Toronto, no good. And for the Celtics, they're shooting just about 33% since this second half started. On target from range. Tatum's got 7.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Now here's Anunoby. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside, Brown. Driving in. Back to Tatum. Stolen by Anunoby. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Robert Williams picks up 1.
So he's still polishing the skill set. Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
Boston has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Van Vliet against Smart. And here's Brown for 3. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Tatum. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep. Tatum's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Nice play. Tatum consistent with that jump shot, especially off the catch.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. From deep. Brown can't hit. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this. It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
From deep 3-point range. Poke loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Toronto ball.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Trent against Brown. 3-pointer. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 16th rebound on the night. A nice shot by Brown.
An all-NBA level player, Jalen Brown has done a great job with his jumper.
Here's Van Vliet. And he banks in the layup. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. It's Brown on the wing. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Here's Tatum. Williams passes to Smart. And here's Brown for three.
The speed of Gary Trent Jr. makes it tough to get around him. He works hard to stay right in front of you.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there. This is what you do when your opponents try to take away the three and the painted area.
Smart for three. Here's Brown. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First game foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First game foul.
Boston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Tatum. Back to Smart. Over Van Vliet. And it's Smart missing. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Tatum against Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. From behind the arc. Van Vliet misses.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
And here's Brown for three. That shot missing. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Now Trent kicks it out to Anunoby. Trent outside. This one for three. Gets the three ball to go.
Love shooting it from deep. Gary Trent Jr. with solid three-point numbers.
Pass to Brown. Back to Smart. Lets it go. No good. A bit long that time. For Toronto, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Celtics.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And what a huge performance it was for Robert Williams.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And here's Brown for three. The kick to Tatum. Horford against Barnes. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Horford with a steal. Williams from long range. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And here's Van Vliet. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center position.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Butler passes to Lowry. Now here's Adebayo. To the inside. Rebound Boston.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And Doris, this Celtics team flipped a switch last year. They really bought into Coach Udoka.
But consider, BA, that halfway through the season, they were exactly 500. But then from mid-January or the third week in January, they were the best defensive team in basketball. It carried them all the way to the juggernaut of Golden State in the NBA Finals. It was a team who knew who it was and how they won. And boy, what a run. Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter. Huge asset for his team.
Now here's Lowry. Strufs the pass to Martin. Gets some space and parries the jumper.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
A nice shot by Brown.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward, Jalen Brown, who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Smart against Lowry. Strufs the pass to Lowry. Here's Martin. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Adebayo. Williams grabs the board. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Horford for 3. He's off on that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Lowry left side. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Lowry against Smart. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Tries again. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Inside Bam really doesn't hold back. He takes his shot right through the foul.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. For Boston, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Smart against Lowry. On the wing, Tatum. The 3. Rebound by the Heat. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Lowry. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Adebayo passes to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Smart against Lowry. Outside, Brown. Fires, top of the key. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. And Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Boston trailing. Now Smart. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Strufs the pass to Adebayo. It's Martin on the wing. From deep. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 so far. Smart finds Williams. Outside Tatum. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, the evolution and growth of Jason Tatum has been fun to watch. He's committed to improving. He wants nightly responsibility, and he's got such a high ceiling. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Tatum. Out to Lowry. Martin outside. Pass to Adebayo. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. There's Tatum with the 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Knocks down the triple.
Well, this is one thing that Kyle Lowry does well. Gets off the basketball and able to rise and fire on the catch. Impressive shot.
It's all tied in Miami. We've got more in store for you right after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Strus and Butler out on the perimeter. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Tatum. Tips it up. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Out to Lowry. Butler passes to Martin. Crafty move. Pass to Adebayo. Over Williams. Outside Strus. And stolen by Williams. Here's Brown. That shot is off. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Martin against Horford. Now here's Smart. The D's right on him. Lays it up and banks it in. Smart's got his second basket. And Doris, last season, only 5 NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17, so that's not even close. Now, we know that health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base?
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Martin, the pass to Adebayo. That puts him in the lead. Adebayo's got 5 points.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Outside Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Max Strus picks one up. That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. Well, Miami shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Martin, left side. Here's Strus. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Smart against Lowry. Pass to Tatum. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break Miami. Ahead. Here's Adebayo. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Just an enforcer for this team. Adebayo is no stranger to physical play, whether he's receiving it or dishing it out.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And here's Brown for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Butler outside. Rebound Boston.
I'm still a bit confused as to why he shot it from that distance.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Now here's Tatum. 6 points for him. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Martin outside. Back to Strus. The 3 ball. Miami, no good that time either.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Tatum. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact. That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, another shot. Butler finds Adebayo, and out of bounds. Boston will have it. For Boston, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Lowry against Smart. Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. Here's Williams. Shoots. The offensive rebound. Here's Tatum. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Miami's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Strus the pass to Butler. Here's Lowry. Nice D from Horford.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Tatum. Smart outside. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Smart has got 6.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Strus. There's the 3. Clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. Back to Martin. Horford with some nice D.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Williams from long range. He got it up in time, but it would not. Thanks, Alex.
15.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. How about Bam Adebayo? What an impact he's making.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. To the right side. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Tatum. From deep 3-point range. Miami grabs the miss. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Adebayo finds Lowry. Back to Adebayo from 15 feet away. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. 10 points for him.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Here's Smart. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Pass to Tatum. Butler with a steal. Here's Strus. Deflected.
This guy is an absolute menace on the defensive end. Marcus Smart with the rejection.
Brown can't hit.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go. Boy, when you think about Jalen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And Boston has possession after the basket by Miami. Smart passes to Tatum. Offensive rebound. Here's Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And how about Jalen Brown doors becoming an offensive monster?
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
The Celtics have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Oh, got that one up quick. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
Well, don't you love the way Jalen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him. His pre-shot preparation outstanding.
It's stolen by Smart. Williams passes to Horford. Stolen by Lowry. Here he goes. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Celtics have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Outside, Williams. Back to Smart. Adebayo with a steal. And finished off by Adebayo.
You know, how many guys Adebayo's size can move like that? One of the best bigs in the league and continuing to get better.
Outside Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Brown. There's the triple. Here's Williams. Goes back up. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Butler finds Strus. Misses in close. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside, Brown. The 3 is up. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Butler. Strus the pass to Adebayo. Back to Strus. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Smart's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Williams. Nifty move. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Williams has got 7 points.
Jalen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Butler on the wing. Tatum with a steal. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Smart. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Martin with the ball. Pass to Strus. 3-pointer. Fires in the triple. Strus has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And here's Brown for 3. The shot, no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Heat up by 4. Don't go. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Lowry and Strus are the guards. Caleb Martin out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Lowry against Smart. Martin finds Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Strus. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's stolen away. Butler with the ball. Now Horford defending. Horford with the block.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
Brown in the high post. He's against Martin. Oh! Gets you so!
Show us some power.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jalen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Now here's Lowry. Martin pass to Strus. Horford with a steal. And here's Tatum. Butler covering. And here's Brown for 3. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Heat have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And stolen by Williams. Up top, Horford. Butler covering. Tatum from long range. That one doesn't drop. And it's Miami the other way. Martin inside. He's against Horford. Lowry outside. Pass to Strus. Out to Lowry. Just 3 to shoot. Back to Strus. And there's a 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
For Boston, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Horford, a screen on Lowry. And here is Williams. Horford outside. Brown inside, covered by Strus.
Well, how about the leaping ability of Jalen Brown? Soars high for the rim-rocking slam. Go to work, young man.
Strus finds Adebayo. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Williams. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out. Cornette's checked in for Williams.
Well, you can tell that Jimmy Butler absolutely thrives in a strong team environment. There is a chemistry between he and his guys that comes out on the floor in how cohesively this group plays together.
Here's Tatum. Another one falls for Boston.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Lowry against Smart. Butler on the wing. 1:52 left in the fourth. Here's Adebayo. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. For Boston, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Horford passes to Smart. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Horford's got 3 assists now in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Boston?
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Strus. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality at play. Working close, find a way to score.
Pass to Brown. Back to Smart. On the wing, Tatum. Smart outside. Three-pointer. Tatum can't hit. For Miami, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Horford with a steal. Strus against Brown. Driving inside. Money.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Lowry finds Martin. Back to Lowry. The reverse. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Every possession critical, and Kyle Lowry delivers once again.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Smart against Lowry. Back to Tatum. Smart outside. Pass to Tatum. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke.
Adebayo is out there with Martin, and it's Lowry in at the 1. And for Toronto, sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Fires the 3. And with these teams, Brett, we have a couple of the deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. That's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Shot's good by Hero.
How about Hero? Gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
Siakam a screen on Lowry. Van Vliet wide open. And another basket for Toronto.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Outside, Hero. Outside for Martin. The pass to Adebayo. And it's Martin penetrating. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. Now Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. Unloads. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And he gets it to go.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Off target with his three. The Heat have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Martin kicks to Butler. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for Toronto. For 3, Van Vliet. It's hauled in by Hero. And here's Miami. Adebayo passes to Butler, and they take the lead.
Well, Jimmy Butler's playing the smart game right here. Patient and disciplined. And that's a nice mid-range jumper.
Trent kicks to Van Vliet. It's up a 3. Doesn't go that time. And the Heat going the other way now. Siakam left side. It's stolen by Adebayo. Taken away. Stolen. Butler on the way. Passes it to Adebayo. Now Hero. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Van Vliet with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Hero passes to Butler. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
And here are the Heat. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Hero.
And for Tyler, that one was nasty.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Barnes sets a screen for Trent. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
The first free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Miami leading by 5. Here's Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. And it's 6 points for Tyler Hero.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
The kick out to Barnes. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the rebound goes to Martin.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And it's Butler with the jam.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Hero passes to Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr. The Heat shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
You wonder just what it is that's next for Bam, as he's shown incredible improvement in a very short amount of time. One of the more versatile bigs in the league.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat lead by... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And the basket by Lowry.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Launches a 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound Heat. Hero finds Lowry. 3-pointer. Martin. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. 11-point game. For 3, Van Vliet. Rebound by Butler. He'd have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Good ball movement here by Miami. Hero against Van Vliet. Outside Martin. Kicks it out to Hero. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Trent, and Adebayo sends it back.
Good defensive play. Adebayo on the inside, helping out his teammates.
Raptors trail by 14. Siakam inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Oh, Anunoby in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. It's Martin on the wing. Fires for 3. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Here's Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Well, the energy on Bam's drive to the basket is really something the defense has to contend with. Hard to slow him down.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Toronto, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. The first one falls, and Miami making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Lowry. Takes the 13-footer. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Siakam. On the wing, Anunoby. From deep, Trent. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Bounce pass from Lowry. Siakam against Adebayo. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Shoots the 3. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. Hero kicks to Oladipo. Lowry dishes to Oladipo. Van Vliet against Hero. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Kicks it out to Hero. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. It's good on the putback. And the Heat lead by 12.
And that's a sign of Kyle Lowry and his competitiveness. You just can't teach that kind of hustle. He anticipated that play.
Kept alive. Another shot. Anunoby passes to Trent. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Stolen by Van Vliet. Butler with the steal. Jumps up, and it's Butler with the jam.
Sometimes defense is about persistence, and Jimmy Butler knows this. Forced the ball handler to slip up.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The Heat leading by 14. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Oladipo is out there with Adebayo, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot. Here's Van Vliet, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And a shoot-first point guard, Van Vliet understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Lowry. Hero on the wing. Back to Lowry. The feed to Oladipo. Good D by Barnes.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And the dunk by Barnes.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Lowry finds Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Trent outside. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Trent's got 7 points in the game. Outside Lowry. Hero from long range. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Anunoby kicks to Siakam. Trent, that's a 2-pointer. The shot, no good. And Miami the other way now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Oladipo with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Outside Butler. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. Butler from outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. He's got 9.
Yeah, the night is getting long for anybody guarding Jimmy Butler now. With his shot on target, he's going to open up a lot more of his offense.
Miami leading by 12. Here's Oladipo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He hits both from the stripe.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides his team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And stolen by Siakam. Van Vliet with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. To the paint. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 6th rebound on the night. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Quick shot there, and it's off target. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Oladipo for 3. Again, the miss by the Heat. Raptors trail by 14. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Heat. Oladipo taking his time here. Left side, Butler. Van Vliet against Lowry. Adebayo down low. The kick out to Oladipo. And a wide open look for Hero. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Heat lead by 16.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
And here's Barnes for 3. He can't hit that time. And Miami the other way now. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. A baseline J. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. To stop the drought. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Siakam. This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Barnes. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. They get the rebound. Back to Van Vliet. It's stolen by Adebayo. And Lowry puts up a deep 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Lowry's got 7.
Lowry does a good job. He's not the fastest point guard, but he will take an angle, and he'll drive past you. How about that lean?
And the Raptors miss again. Back to Butler. Shoots over Anunoby. It's Butler that time on the assist by Lowry. 11 points for Jimmy Butler.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guy at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here.
And so it's Miami with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Anunoby finds Trent for 3. Toronto gets it back with the new 14.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Butler passes to Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And so Miami again turning it over. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Trent against Hero. No good on the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Drills it from outside.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero. So confident in his ability to connect from deep.
Poke loose. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Jacks up a 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Oladipo right side. Back to Hero. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Oladipo misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Outside Lowry. Hero on the wing. The kick outside to Butler. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Heat lead by 19. Trent finds Van Vliet. Fires the three. Miami grabs the miss. Butler's got 8 rebounds in this game. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And it's off from three-point range. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Van Vliet. It's stolen by Lowry.
This is a clinic. They have absolutely owned this game, still keeping the pressure up with their D.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Van Vliet against Lowry, and a wide-open look for Siakam. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Lowry for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Van Vliet passes to Trent. To the middle. Makes it off the glass. 9 points for Gary Trent Jr.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Van Vliet outside. From outside, off the mark.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And here's Toronto. They're on an 11-3 run.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Miami.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
And you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
And so here's Toronto. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And the dunk by Barnes.
At this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
The Raptors coming down the tunnel prior to the game. They're prepared to give their rabid fan base a night.
Oh, who say does that star?
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Williams. Smart, wide open, he fired. Williams kicks to Brown. They grab their own miss.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Smart against Van Vliet. Good work defensively by Smart. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Brown. Outside, Smart. And Tatum puts up a deep three. Here's Williams. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
For Boston, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Now Tatum, following the miss by Fred VanVleet from deep. Tatum with another miss.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
It's good from Barnes on the assist from VanVleet.
And you can always count on VanVleet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Now here's Williams. Basket good. Williams has got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. From deep, Trent. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. The Celtics on offense. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Tatum against Anunoby. Tatum's shot is off. Raptors trail by 4. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys will see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thanks so much, David.
And great find by VanVleet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Tatum drives in. Tatum with another miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's Smart. The Raptors getting the bucket. Pass to Tatum. Launches it. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. The rebound by the Celtics.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. Tatum wide open. He fires one. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to VanVleet. From downtown, that's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. VanVleet doesn't just hoist them up. His 3-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Tatum with it. Picked up by VanVleet. Smart passes to Horford. Here's the floater. The shot, no good. Good D by Barnes. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Anunoby has the open look. They get it back. Back to VanVleet. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Raptors lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5.
And how about Jalen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Siakam's got the lead up to 1 now for the Raptors.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Hits it from three-point range.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
For 3, Van Vliet. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Brown inside the line. Barnes grabs the miss. Toronto, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Anunoby finds Siakam. Trent with the wide-open look. Off target from three-point range.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And stolen by Horford. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Williams. And Williams is right there. Williams has got 8 points.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The rebound by the Celtics.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Outside, Smart. The dish to Tatum. Stolen by Van Vliet. Stolen by Smart. Here's Horford. Back to Smart. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Boston leading by 4. The 3 from Tatum. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. For Toronto, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. On deep, Trent. And the Raptors miss again. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. Boston again missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Williams dishes to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And the craftiness of Brown, just so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handling.
Van Vliet wide open. And again, no good by Toronto.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Tatum passes to Brown. And the 3 off target. Raptors trail by 6. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Williams. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. The 3 from Tatum. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 9 points.
come on. Like, when Tatum's hitting the pull-up, what is the defense supposed to do at that point?
For three, Van Vliet. And Boston with the rebound.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
And slam dunk by Smart.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Boston leading by 8 on the wing. Brown. Over Trent. Outside, Horford. Here's Smart. Offline with his 3. And so it's Boston in the driver's.
With the score, the Celtics 26, the Raptors 18.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Toronto. 8-point game. So the Raptors 5 right now, sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Outside, Williams. Barnes against Horford. The 3 from Tatum. The shot misses. And Toronto will come the other way. And it's Trent off the drive. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
In the corner, Horford with it. The 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 5th assist in this one.
The offensive instinct of Horford, he knows exactly where to be, gets the pass, and gets it to go.
Celtics leading by 9.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston, and boy, was he a huge part of their final run.
And the Celtics another 3.
And not every big can hit from there, but Horford has that versatility because that man has put in the work.
Barnes from down in the low post. It goes. Barnes has got his 2nd basket of the game. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense. And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Shoots it. Tatum no good. Raptors trail by 7. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The rebound by the Celtics. Outside Tatum. There's the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes has got his 6th rebound on the night. Trent outside. Takes the 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And the basket is good.
What hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
For 3, Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. Oh, good with the triple. Boston leading by 9. The 3 from Tatum. Offensive rebound. Outside, Smart. Brown wide open. He fires. No good from outside.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Back to Van Vliet. Lets it go from the wing. And again, Toronto no luck.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Horford the pass to Brown. Lets it go from deep. And the pass to Smart. Down low. The kick out to Brown. From deep. 5 to shoot. Horford finds Tatum. Goes back up. Good on the shot. And now an 11-point Celtic lead.
Over the years, Tatum has limited the amount of mid-range jumpers that he takes, but it is still a natural part of his game.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Over to the wing. This one for 3. That shot no good. And Toronto will come the other way. Fires from deep. They get it back. Passes it to Van Vliet. Over Tatum. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 9. Releases. Tatum no good. And for the Raptors, they're shooting the ball poorly. Just 28%. Here's Anunoby. Dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Outside Tatum. Shoots over Anunoby. Boston again missing. The wing jumper off target. And so it's Boston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. But the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Celtics shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Up at the forward spot, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
First team foul.
A free throw off from Horford. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Here's Brown. Horford kicks to Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. There's Brown with the 3. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Trent. The 3. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. And here's Tatum for 3. It's hauled in by Trent. Trent's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Smart. 3-pointer. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. There's Brown with the 3. Outside, Smart. From deep 3-point range. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And finally, someone scores.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
Horford finds Williams. The Celtics working the ball around now. Back to Horford. Now the pass to Williams. Outside Tatum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You love how Tatum commits to his shots. A foul won't stop him from getting an and one.
And the first one drops.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots.
And so Tatum nails them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Brown. Here's Anunoby. It's hauled in by Brown.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Feeds to Tatum. And stolen by Siakam. Nice break. Here come the Raptors. Barnes got the ball.
And the native of England, Anunoby, doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Horford kicks to Smart. Back to Horford. Here's Tatum. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game. .152 left here in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet passes to Trent. Three-pointer. The putback. And Boston with the rebound. Outside, Horford. Here's Williams. Back to Horford. Tatum on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Smart dishes to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 7th assist in the game.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the club.
Smart kicks to Horford. There's the triple. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Van Vliet against Smart. Here's Anunoby. No good on the shot. Now Boston takes it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Van Vliet finds Barnes. Trent, he's open. That one off the back iron and out. Stolen. Anunoby passes to Barnes. And the Raptors miss again. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
29 seconds left in the fourth. Outside, Smart. Outside, Horford. Over Barnes. Smart dishes to Horford. The kick out to Brown. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Van Vliet. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Tatum. And Brown throws it down hard.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he